710 ESPN Seattle presents Bob and Groz's One More Thing.
Powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
Fearless, hysterical Friday picks.
It's Thursday.
That's the weird thing about the Fearless Friday picks is that we're doing them on Thursday, and you can't stop that.
That is weird. I got nothing. I'm sorry.
No, you'll be fine. See, Rockstar's taking a well-deserved day off. I always say that because I wind up missing a lot of days, and I'd like you to feel the same way if it's possible. Sure. So we thought we'd do the football picks today. All right. And I'll have Wyman in here Friday, and we'll do something else. But we'll do the football picks today. Let's get right to them. 2 college picks. We begin with Stanford against Washington State.
What's the spread?
The Stanford Cardinal, a 21-point favorite.
At home?
No, I believe the game's in Pullman, or I think they'd be a 45-point favorite.
Okay. Well, the Cougars, I guess I won last week. I thought
We both won on the Cougars by half a point.
Do we know, before we get into, do we know what we did record-wise last week?
We don't.
All right.
I remember that we were both wrong on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
We were both right on the Cougars because of the half point.
Right, and I picked the Patriots. I was right on that one.
I think I probably picked the Jets.
And I picked the Packers.
I don't remember what other game it was, frankly.
I think I was 3-1.
Here's a suggestion. Go on the Bickford Big blog and just scroll up a little bit. It's right there.
Okay.
See if Bob was right. See if he was 3-1.
See if I was 3-1 last week. But, all right, back to the game.
Stanford, a 3-touchdown favorite over Washington State.
Yeah, was not dazzled by Washington State at the end of the game last week. Thus, Andrew Luck and that crew, a high-octane offense, will cover that spread. I will take Stanford giving up the points.
I don't think it's a tough environment, only because the weather doesn't look like it's going to be an issue at all over there in the Palouse. And Stanford has this habit this year of annihilating people, not just beating them, annihilating them. So I would expect that they will cover as well. Washington, opened as a 17-point favorite, are now a 14.5-point favorite against Colorado.
Boy, I figure a week off, a healthier Keith Price.
Right, check.
Just a healthier team across the board.
Casey Williams going to play.
High ankle sprain, feels better.
Yep.
Colorado stinks.
They do, although they've been competitive, but they're 1-5. And Stanford kicked their teeth.
Destroyed them. What was the spread again?
It's a 14.5 points. So 28-14 Washington, you're a loser.
I'm telling you talked me into it yesterday, and I know you said don't do that, but I am doing that. I'm going to take Washington giving up the points.
I'm almost obligated to go the other way now, aren't I, since I talked into it, for your own good luck. But no, I think Washington's going to roll. I think this is going to be the game. Utah was the start of it. This is going to be the game where people are going to get that tingly old feeling of Washington putting together back-to-back blowouts. I guarantee you that hasn't happened in about 7 or 8 years, where they've had back-to-back blowouts. I think it happens for them this time. All right, I got 2 NFL games for us. I didn't bother with the Sunday night one because I'm tired of Minnesota and Chicago and the North. I thought a better one was the late game between Dallas and New England.
Okay.
Sound good so far?
Sure.
We'll get on the Romo coaster.
Okay.
The Patriots, traveling to Dallas, are a 7-point favorite.
I'm going Patriots. I'm going Tom Terrific in the hoodie out there. They've shown that they're offensively, they don't have any problems.
30 points or
no
more,
problems.
13 straight games.
The team with problems here. I mean, and they've had their issues on defense, the Patriots have, but all of the inconsistencies have been with the Dallas Cowboys, and more specifically with Tony Romo. I don't trust them. They're just as likely to stink as they are to be great. I will take the Patriots giving up that touchdown.
Of course, as a fan, I've been on the Romo coaster now for a couple of weeks.
And you're sick. You're nauseous.
I think I know how it works, though. Because, man, was it last week. And then you gotta get back up. You can have another big fall. So I'm going to take the Cowboys and the points. And then I thought I'd go with the game of the week. The 2 teams with the best records playing combined 9-1, the mighty Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers.
Well, it's one team with the best record because the Packers are
I'm going to say the 2 of them, I'll bet, though. I think it's the only 5-0 versus 4-1. 9-1 is probably the best records out there. And it's Detroit and San Francisco, a rematch, as Rockstar Bob well knows, I think, of the 1957 NFC Championship game.
In Detroit?
In Detroit. The Lions are a 4-point favorite.
Ooh, they
know what they're doing, those odds makers, man.
Man, they do.
Now, Lions are healthy, right? We've seen what they've done defensively. They've been very strong. 49ers are off a annihilation of Tampa, one of their best games in years.
I've been way off on the 49ers this year. They got a good defense.
Detroit
and
undefeated.
Detroit's been getting off to slow starts in the first half. They get in this comeback mode.
Yep, they did it to the Bears last week, as a matter of fact.
But I'm gonna go chalky Bob here. I'm gonna take Detroit.
All right.
I'm gonna take Detroit at home.
We got a different. We differ on the pro games. I'm a Niner believer. I think. I mean, I don't want to be, but Alex Smith. Look at his numbers, and you'll get sick to your stomach. I mean, Jim Harbaugh can't make that big a deal, can he?
He must be a super genius.
It looks like he is. So we'll see how we did next week.